Welcome to workout 2 of HD Retro. Today we're training legs. Leg day is short and sweet, but don't get excited. The severity of HIT principles will ensure you approach leg day with dread. Now to start our leg workout, we'll be using the ever faithful pre-exhaust technique. The leg extension machine will serve as our isolation exercise. The main technique points for this exercise include setting up the backrest so that your knee joint lines up with the camshaft. This will ensure all muscular power is transferred to moving the weight and your joints will track in a safe manner. Set the feet pad to rest in the pocket where your shin bone meets your foot and set the machine for a full range of motion so that your quads get a deep stretch, and make sure you hold the weight at the top position for a 2-second count. The incline leg press machine will serve as our compound movement for our pre-exhaust superset. The leg press is a great mass builder, and due to its safety catch, it makes training legs to failure far more risk-free than something like squats. The main technique points for this exercise include the following. Set the safety catch so you can get out of the machine upon failure without your knees crushing your chest. Place the seat slightly lower than 45 degrees for an increased range of motion, and place your feet shoulder width apart with your toes slightly turned out. Place your feet high enough on the push pad so that your thighs do not form an excessively acute angle when in the starting position. At the top of the stroke, maintain a healthy bend in the knee to protect your joints and maintain stress on the quads throughout the set. With our warm-up sets now complete, we can begin our working sets. For our first exercise, we're aiming for a 12 to 20 rep range, which is tailored to our legs' higher proportion of slow and intermediate twitch fibers. Like all working sets, we're chasing failure, and I'm using a 2-2-4 cadence. So 2 seconds to raise the weight, 2 seconds to hold the static contraction at the top position, and 4 seconds to lower the weight under control. Like anything with a static contraction or a loaded contracted position, you need to really apply yourself to the task. And I'm going to keep saying this, but it's really important that you treat the first exercise in a pre-exhaust superset as the most important. You really need to improve each and every week with good form. Our leg press is there to boost intensity, but it'll also train the hamstrings and glutes. Once I achieve failure on the leg extension machine, I move immediately to the leg press. You should be set up and ready to go. With this exercise, the rep range is for much higher than we typically see with our pre-exhaust combinations for the upper body. 12 to 20 reps is the goal, and the reason behind this is because the leg extension very purely isolates the quads, and the leg press is also going to be responsible for both hamstring and glute development, which is left completely untouched during our leg extension set. The leg press is so demanding, especially after pre-exhaust, that techniques such as rest pause are typically unnecessary, if not dangerous. After you finish this set, trust me, you won't enjoy hobbling to the water cooler. With the bulk of our leg workout complete, we can finish off with some calf training. If, like me, you have weak calves, you may wish to train them first in your workout so that they are fresh when you attack them. The main technique points for this exercise are setting your feet shoulder width apart, placing your feet on the pad to ensure no slipping for the duration of the set. Now the toes can be turned in or out or held in a neutral position depending on where you want to focus development. Use a deep stretch and a full contraction and hold the contracted position for a 2 count. If using a dedicated calf raised machine, set it so that it has a full range of motion. With our warm-up set now complete, we can begin our working set. The rep range for this exercise is 12 to 20 reps to failure, in conjunction with a 2-2-2 cadence. So like our dumbbell shrugs, our calf exercises have a tiny range of motion, and that makes super slow cadences very impractical. But just make sure you respect those full 2 seconds. And most importantly, squeeze the living hell out of your calves in the contracted position as they are under load and working their hardest in this position. Make sure you record all your results and enjoy hobbling to the car.